What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state-of-the-art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234-334-7547 today. Again, that's 234-334-7547. What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from the Steel City Renegades. And if you need auto parts, there's only one place that I know I go, and that's Detroit Auto Parts. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio LLC. They have two convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, call 216-398-7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. So don't forget, if you need any parts for your vehicle today, reach out to Detroit Auto Parts, the official home and auto parts store of Redline Radio LLC.
10, 11, 12. Hey, this is the Pregame Show. I am the only one here at this current second, but nigga time. We do a little earlier than usual. Tim's here. I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Casey's en route. We had to kick it off a little earlier. We got a little event to go to in a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. See my shirt? Hey, I made this shirt. Made it myself. I'm proud of this. All my kids have one. I see you got some awards over there. Is that a thing again, or only a couple people got that because we talk shit about the station?
No, it wasn't even about, because these people that won awards talk shit about.
Yeah, no, I get it. We talk shit. We got some topics today. I guess it's gonna be a short episode today. We just being our contractual obligations today. We probably should have canceled it, but we didn't. But here we are. Anyway, Tim, what's going on with you, man? How you been?
I've been good, man. I've been all right, man. Just working, man.
How you like the new gig?
New gig, straight, man. That's easy. And I'm surrounded by women, so
Oh yeah, that's always nice.
Absolutely.
Cash, you there? I see you.
There you go.
I heard you talking about it's gonna be a short episode and everything. I heard
turn
it.
the mic up. Turn
me up. Don't be doing me like that.
What'd you say, Green?
No, I was saying I heard you talking, saying it was gonna be like a short episode and stuff. So.
Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't see you. Yeah, I was just saying that we didn't get an award this time. Probably because we talk shit about the radio station. I don't know. Probably.
Did we?
We didn't get an award. Here, I see some awards over here. Niggas got awards and we didn't. So
I don't think it's about the station. I can tell you that much.
They don't like us at home no more.
They don't like us no more. That's okay.
I guess if everybody got one, why is it special, right?
See, there you go. I like the way of thinking. Where Casey at?
I don't know, because he gonna talk about something while we cutting it short. Then you show up late.
Yeah, I saw he was short. I was like, I saw he was gonna be late. I was like, why is he late?
You said why we cutting it short. We have an event to go to after this. I said that before. It's really big that we go to this because the person whose parent it is always shows love for my events, Casey's events. She always come through. So anytime she do anything, she invite me to something, I gotta go because I don't even got invited to something and she's showing out. So I think that's big of her. Casey had his baby shower last week. We missed that.
Missed it?
Oh, I went. I'm saying the world missed it. That's why we missed it last week. It's gonna be it's low energy for me today, guys. I had to make some lifestyle changes, so I'm about to give up drinking, or at least super moderation, just for a little bit.
Gasp!
Yeah,
that's crazy.
End of an era.
When you stop drinking?
I haven't stopped yet. Today's the last day. This weekend will be the last weekend for me drinking for a little bit. I got to take a break from drinking.
Okay.
I need to cheer. I'm not an alcoholic. It's just having some minor health issues and just gotta figure it out a little bit first, make sure I'm all okay. And requires me to go up drinking for a little bit. Probably like a month.
You sure you good? We need to take this off air? We need to work this out?
We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I'm really low energy today, guys. So just bear with me. Anywho, I don't smoke anymore. Not that I smoked, but I don't smoke anymore either. Nobody's ever seen me smoke. But anyway, what's going on with you? What's going on out there?
Man, same old, same old. It's starting to get hot as fuck out here, man. 92.
Snowing tomorrow, actually, here. So
really, it was 95 yesterday.
Man.
I don't want snow, but I trade a little heat for some
right, like middle ground somewhere.
Yeah, let's just
Florida, man. Florida might be the
is that it?
Place.
I know a lot of people talk about where is this? San Diego? San Diego, like it's always 70.
Yeah, but it'd be cold in the morning in San Diego.
Yeah,
like cold, like to the point where you like on a certain time you might get a little frost on your windshield.
Try to turn your mic down a little bit.
Why?
Yeah.
Is that
keep talking.
Yeah, yep.
You got like a refurb a little bit. Like it's not like.
Is this better?
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Tom. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah,
that's better. Right. You heard it too?
I didn't hear the reverb. I hear him. I mean,
yeah. This is better. Y'all good?
Yeah. I was fine before.
Okay.
But no, I was in Camp Pendleton for 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, one of the months, a period of time, and that's in San Diego. It's a Marine Corps base in San Diego, and King Case is in the building.
Hey,
I was in San Diego for a little bit of time, and it was a good time. It was a good time. I had fun. The weather was great the entire time I was there. So to say that there is San Diego might be a perfect place where you get that perfect balance of weather.
That's what they were saying.
But Florida good too. I was stationed. I was in Jacksonville, Florida for a bit.
Check.
And you got the beach. You got the beach out there too.
You got the beach in San Diego too, though.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know why I ain't think of that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a beach.
Is it more party life? Florida?
Yeah.
I guess depending on where you are in Florida.
Both places are like parties all the time. It's just a big ass, like a college town everywhere. Because you got a bunch of young Marines, so everything feels like a college town.
It's probably like 18 too.
Yeah, people are mad young, very irresponsible. You feel like you're in a college town.
Not to interrupt, but this is sponsored by Pregame Clothing in this bitch.
We ain't say that when first.
We ain't say that shit. Listen, I got some new pieces too. I just sent them in to get done, man. Y'all see, I pull up in them bitch. You'll see. Fucking nice.
That's why he was late. He was making the clothing.
Can I get the logo on the screen?
Yeah,
one
that's
time?
it.
Can I get the logo on the camera one time?
Cup logo on the screen.
Oh yeah. And the suits look kind of like this cup here. White hoodie, white pants, logo everywhere, man. It's going crazy.
It's dope.
What are we talking about?
Nothing
I'm late.
We ain't really get to it. We talk about it's 95 degrees in Arizona right now. It's about to snow tomorrow in Cleveland, though.
Damn. It's 95 now?
Yeah, it said like the rest of the week is gonna cool off, but that's like 82, 83.
It's gonna snow tomorrow in Cleveland. And then we were talking about a middle ground.
Not surprised.
He said San Diego, I said Florida.
Yeah,
it's April.
I know. I'm saying is it April?
Yeah, it's April.
I know we got a time difference, nigga, but shit.
He mean like, damn, why is it still snowing in April? I get what you're saying.
Like,
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, man.
It's spring.
You know.
Yeah, I heard you. Now. I heard you. Man, I live here. Yo, so I found something out, right? Fun fact. Okay, so you know how we talk about daylight savings time? And like apparently it's a myth that about the crops thing with the farmers. The daylight savings time is meant to for farming purposes. Apparently it's meant for energy conservation. It saves billions of dollars by not people don't turn on their lights at a certain period of time across the nation. So the fact that it's going away now is going to cost us billions.
What they got to do with the clock though? If it's bright outside, I probably won't have the lights on.
Right, but the clock change means that you're up longer during darker times.
Sometimes my lights on.
Yeah, you're keeping your lights on longer than you would if it wasn't, which is costing the country billions of dollars. Apparently, this was an Apple article I read today on the way here. Actually,
I don't know. I keep my lights on if it's dark, nigga. I don't know. It's
Right? No. You gonna keep your lights. It's gonna be darker longer.
Right. I don't see what that has to do with time.
Don't y'all sleep with the TV on?
Of course.
Hell no.
Okay, so you do that.
Hell no.
Something has to be playing. If not, I sleep too light, and any little noise will wake me up.
I hate that shit because as soon as there's something loud on the TV, I'm up, and that pisses me off. I hate getting woke up. So that's just my.
I'm a real light sleeper. So if I hear something, if I don't go to sleep with noise and I hear a noise, I'm gonna wake up no matter what it is. I got dogs. The dogs lay down on the ground too hard. You know how the cats flop down or whatever. Dogs flop down. That should wake me up every time. So I gotta go to sleep with noise on, or my body gonna go crazy when I hear noise at nighttime. I sleep super light.
I hate that shit. I can't even stand when the TV's like. It's like, okay, my TV has like a screensaver mode and it flash like fireworks on the screen. I hate that fucking shit.
That's that Roku shit, huh?
I gotta go to sleep. It's LG.
Oh yeah, Roku. Kaden's got a Roku TV. Her shit do the same thing where it's like
the Roku would do like a city,
like a slideshow where it'd be like dinosaurs attacking in the background, aliens. Shit.
Yeah, I hate that shit. I can't sleep with no light.
Damn, man, I could sleep with y'all niggas talking to my ear with the lights on, nigga. It don't matter, nigga. If I'm tired, nigga, so
yeah, when I was in the military, I used to be able to sleep anywhere, like on the ground, like anywhere.
I wonder when I'm an old nigga, am I gonna be falling asleep in random place?
In your chair, in your rocker chair.
Niggas out at dinner. Sleep. What the fuck?
Wake him up and finish his peas.
I can't imagine that shit because I can't sleep with shit on. So I don't know.
Was that hard growing up with Ken in? Because he always slept with the TV on. It was like Naruto playing.
I don't know that shit. I don't know. It's different though, because it's like, nigga, I sleep with everything off. So just in case I hear something, I know to get up.
Right.
And then Ken, I guess, is opposite. I don't know how the fuck he does that.
If I hear
Ken, by having a TV on, you don't hear anything that neutralizes the sound.
My body goes to sleep listening to noise. So then when I hear a noise in the middle of the night, it don't wake me up.
What if you need to hear something in the middle of the night? Would you wake up?
My dogs bark. Okay. My dogs bark, I'm waking up. But like if they just like walk around the house and I hear a creak in the house, if I don't have a TV on, I'm gonna wake up to that. Whereas now I don't need to.
Nah, if I hear a creak in the house, I know nigga ain't shit else on.
Right. Depending on what
I know something in here.
If I go like out of town or whatever, and I'm at somebody's house that I don't really like fuck with that much, like all right, cool. I don't need TV on. I'm just gonna kind of like just gotta be able to listen out. But I'm at home. I'm comfortable enough to sleep. I need to sleep with TV on. Have to, or else I wake up out of nowhere with nothing.
What you go to sleep to? What show do you put on?
I put on some bullshit. Something I don't really pay attention to. Just like whatever.
I've been fucking with a lot of Gordon Ramsay shows lately.
Yeah,
always
good.
Put y'all onto this show. It's called.
I've been watching Hell's Kitchen a lot. Like
it's a show called A Rat in the Kitchen. It's a competitive show where you gotta so it's one like person that's in. It's a team of cooks. They all cooking together. They gotta make a good dish together. But it's one person there purposely
sabotaging.
Yeah, he just purposely going around sabotaging shit. So he'll put like salt with sugar. He can swap them out on y'all. Y'all don't know yet, and y'all trying to figure out who the rat is without. It's like Clue, without. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
that shit crazy.
I fuck with that show a little bit.
I just had one person looking for that person.
Y'all gotta fuck with Hell's Kitchen, man. That shit is hilarious.
I used to watch that. Mom used to watch that. Kitchen Nightmares is another one that's funny.
I went to Hell's Kitchen in Vegas.
That shit is so fucking funny.
It was good as fuck.
Yeah. It's raw. Chicken at your door.
I've eaten it. He be cussing at the customers.
Fucking hilarious, man.
But he be nice as fuck with them kids. Caden's watch that kid show.
I can't watch that. I hate when he's nice.
He nice as fuck with them kids. Bro. Even when he mean, they start crying, he give him a hug.
Hell no.
See that shit, man. Get the cussing that nigga out. Wanker.
Hell's Kitchen is that real shit. That nigga don't hold back, nigga.
Yeah.
Damn.
That shit funny as fuck.
Anyway, we got topics today. Yeah, because I gave y'all my one. Got a lot going on.
I don't know. I was looking up articles. I was seeing stuff. I didn't really find out it was like too good. I saw one that was like they were talking about like it was like some black people upset by the term black excellence or something like that. They were saying like it's
right. It's derogatory because you should just be excellent. You shouldn't have to specify that I'm black excellence. I'm just excellence.
No, yeah, I guess kind of like that because it was like for example, it was like a picture of this girl graduating college, and they put under like black excellence, and it's like Was that excellent because you graduated?
right.
Like black people don't graduate or something. So like, you
my
must
point
like
before when I was talking about how you do what you're supposed to do. As far as graduating high school, we throw a party for it.
Mhm.
How do y'all feel about them calling Virgil a hip hop fashion designer?
Oh yeah, I saw that on the
but they call everybody else fashion designer.
Yeah, on the Grammys they gave Virgil like a little like moment for his death, and they labeled him under
hip hop fashion designer. And he doesn't even really do hip hop fashion.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, is that a thing? Is a hip hop fashion designer? Is that a job title?
They tried.
I only do hip hop.
I
Sorry,
guess they tried to label him as that for the first time, which is
he's never been called that in his life. But after he dies, you call him fucking hip hop fashion designer. I mean, I guess.
It probably was somebody who didn't know who it was, and they were just like, "What do he do? Oh, he do like the clothes, hip hop." Okay.
Originally, Off-White wasn't even in hip hop. It was just some shit that was hard.
I mean, but obviously, Off-White stands for off-white people shit, right? It wasn't based on a color.
Can't confirm if that's true.
I thought it was.
I cannot confirm or deny.
Wrong, but I thought it was the color.
No, because they started off with like black shoes and Jordans and shit. Like it wasn't like there's off-white Jordan 1s that are black and red.
He came up with it.
He put Off-White is not a color? Off-White is a brand?
Yes. Off-White is the brand, not the color.
I thought Off-White was a color.
No. Off-White is a color. Yes.
I thought it was like an eggshell, we're not even eggshell.
Off-White is an actual color, yes.
That's the actual thing, but
that's not how he was doing
line was named.
Was based Off-White based on.
Oh, I didn't even know about that clothing line.
Off-white people shit.
Goddamn.
Must be too rich for me.
I mean, I had them.
Cheaper than
shop at Target.
Right.
I shop at Target. My brand is Goodfella.
Louis, nigga.
I had the Off-White Air Maxes.
Yeah.
I mean, it really wasn't much to it. It was just Off-White. It wrote Off-White on the side with a goddamn.
Yeah, he always put his own spin on the shit that's already.
Orange, it's an existing shoe. He just wrote Off-White on it and put an orange zip tie on it.
Mm-hmm.
It looked hard because the original shoe looked hard. It didn't like he changed the shoe.
Off-White described as the gray area between black and white as the color Off-White.
Is that what the brand says, or is that the color of...
That's the dictionary definition.
No, that's
Webster.
That's Webster. Is that Oxford? The Oxford Dictionary? Is that what
Wikipedia?
Jeed is on Oxford. Me and Lavelle looked that up after your bullshit.
That's a real word. Casey got points for that, didn't he?
Yeah, he got hella points.
Nigga.
Jeed means to rouse something up, like to get it going.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's what Lavelle starts saying too.
Jeed that party up.
Yeah, Lavelle says to be often now. We had a huge discussion about this. We did a lot of Googling.
About to G me up.
Right.
G, nigga.
For those of you who don't know, me and Casey played a word hunt game with the iMeasure. And I think it's bullshit that you just make up words on that game.
It's not made up words. These are actually real words.
You ain't know that.
Hey.
Casey said the definition
of
G. Now,
I spelled it, didn't I?
GEED
G
is an extra for a GED. That's what he said. He said
when you got
graduate equivalent extra
degree.
He said that's what G means. So at what point did you backed up?
Like a GED. Okay, I got what you said.
Like a GED plus. When you gotta take the GED twice, that's when it's a G.
Right. Damn.
Yes, sir.
Sound right.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't see how it's wrong.
Well, clearly, like I said, that game lets you just put whatever fuck up and you know what I'm saying, it sticks. It's a 3-letter word, you got it.
Yeah, I see. Y'all just played that recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I sent chess to the group, but I don't play me on nothing else.
I don't know.
I didn't even see the chess.
I feel like that'll take a long time in text message.
So
you can play chess for 3 days.
Well, I ain't gonna take that long.
You ain't got that type of time these days.
God damn it.
Who, me?
Yeah, you busy.
I'm a little busier than I usually am, but you know, that'll pass soon, hopefully.
Listen, tonight I'm at this club, right? It's called, let me get the name for y'all because I know y'all like exacts.
Yeah, when names of places. Exacts.
Marathon Sports Bar and Bistro, nigga.
Where's that at?
I don't know. Some you could have. I got the Addy. I don't be knowing where these places are.
He's just gonna be there.
What time you gotta be there?
I'll be there at like 9.
Oh, okay.
What is the address?
You said, what is the address? The address is 29280 Euclid Ave. I think it's in Wycliffe, actually.
That's far down.
Yeah. I'll be
Is
there.
that kind of party?
Your girl Rocky will be there. Shout out to Rocky. She was on the show. If you go back a couple episodes, I think she bartends or something there.
I was just in that area.
Yes,
You
yes.
pulling up
She posted the flyer tonight.
No, I ain't know she was in town.
I'm like, fuck it. A couple other people
I
gonna be
won't.
there.
I won't. I mean, I can pull up. I pull up later, but I gotta. After I leave here, we have an event to go to.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling them I always support anything I get invited to by the mom, because the mom always comes through for anything that any event we got going on.
Mm-hmm. I'll be there again.
I don't know about that one, but
I'll be there again.
Listen, if I don't look at like parties like this, like I'm going for the person, I'm going because for the parent. Like when people show up to my kids'
She
party, I
don't
don't
give a fuck you coming out.
But she always come to our shit, man. She always come to our shit and support. So because of that, if you invite me to something,
she don't give a fuck if you coming out.
if she invite me to something, I gotta show up. Also, I'm a good time. Get the party rocking.
what time that start?
Hope it's late.
6:30. I'll be there at 6:30 on the dot, hopefully.
Casey gonna pull up. They're like, we good. We need a DJ.
Shit.
Have you working?
Shit, I can kick it before I kicked it.
Anybody?
Just like the pregame show. You know what the fuck that means.
Pregame. Anybody going to that? Everybody seen the Grammys? Y'all saw the Grammys?
Nope.
How y'all feel about them boys, Silk Sonic? When they Anderson .Paak wearing that wig, how y'all feel about that?
Didn't see it.
What? Y'all ain't see the clip?
Not the bang. The bang.
Back wearing a wig.
He wore a wig. And he said, "This is what I call a clean sweep." Oh, sure enough, shoot that right now.
How y'all feel about Joe Budden saying those white people didn't deserve that reggae award?
He's not wrong.
That's fucked up.
God.
Well, that's fucked up.
So I said it there.
Man,
Y'all don't agree? Nobody saw that part?
I mean,
For those of you who don't know at
if
home,
you make a good reggae song, I don't really give a fuck.
best reggae artist went to a white reggae group from Virginia.
So would you be upset if a white man like Jack Harlow won the best rap album?
When Macklemore did over Kendrick Lamar, there was some outrage.
That was different because Macklemore's album was low-key trash. So
What's the problem?
it was trash. That was what they were really mad about.
They said that this song was trash too, but I don't know. I didn't
hear
to
the
it.
song.
I've never
know
heard the
these
song.
people. I don't listen to reggae.
I don't listen to reggae enough to even have an opinion. I'm just gonna mind my business.
But I think Joe Budden should have kept the race out of there.
He said some wild shit about BTS, and I heard it on his ass over that. Though.
Yeah, they don't like that either.
Yeah, they don't play with BTS.
That's very popular.
Yeah, my daughter fuck with BTS.
Yeah, this nigga wildin'.
I mean, say what you want.
Joe Budden, come on the show. Let's talk about it.
So was the reggae? Oh, y'all said you don't listen to it anyway, right?
No, I never heard it, but he was up against a real artist though.
Was it the Island Boys?
No, I would have let that slide. If the Island Boys were rolling the reggae item,
They might have. I can see that.
they got hella streams. They got hella streams,
Man.
So you know what I'm saying. Somebody like that song.
I got the Silk Sonic clip for you if you want it.
Oh yeah, cue that on right on up.
We've upgraded technology.
Oh, we have.
Oh yeah, we can pull up YouTube, nigga. Oh hell nah.
I can't hear shit. Oh, there we go.
In the industry, we call that a clean sweep.
You see his wig?
Silk Sonic.
That was the
has
shit back in the day.
Well,
All right, yeah, we can cut that out.
All right. With that, go.
Fuck all that. People talking.
But anywho, yeah. So y'all see the wig?
I don't have a problem with the wig. They're weird.
No,
They're
yeah.
weird anyway. But I don't have a problem with it.
I ain't got a problem with nothing they did.
The duo.
I fuck with it.
I just want to see y'all.
I wear
feel
some
it.
random shit every day anyway.
Yeah, I feel like that's what the motherfuckers was doing back in the day.
Mhm.
That's how they look.
Yeah, they were on brand. I wasn't mad at it at all.
Cause didn't Andre 3000 wear the same wig in Hey Ya?
That was his actual
Or it
hair.
might have been his real hair, but
Yeah, real
it was
hair.
the style was the
Yeah,
same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like with the little curve at the bottom.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
No, yeah, I ain't mad at it.
no.
I fucks with it actually.
It's on brand with your look. Go for it. Even though it
Yeah.
I
has
fuck with everything Lady Gaga used to wear.
There you go.
That's a bit much.
Loved all her
I
stuff.
thought it was Rick James. Wow. He had glitter all in his hair. I hate glitter.
All right,
That shit
y'all
go
gonna listen
everywhere.
to that? Okay.
Hey,
I don't know.
Rick
Gaga
James
has
was a man.
a crazy
Yeah, Rick
mix.
James.
That was just like, all right, you went ham on this one.
First of all,
Did she show up in like a fucking egg one time to some awards?
right. So I don't know why you're.
That's hard. That's some shit I
The
would
meat
do.
suit?
Like,
Remember the meat suit?
Huh?
Lady Gaga meat suit? You remember that one?
Me too.
the meat suit? Oh no!
the
yeah,
meat
I
suit,
think I
yeah,
remember seeing it. I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
seeing
she
it. I
was
can't
like-
really.
She was like all in meat.
Like, was it? It was fake meat though.
I hope it was fake.
Dude, it must be hell in that dick.
I'd be like, man, stop sitting next to me. She leaking blood. Man, stop sitting next to me, man.
Why it smell
Stop
like bacon?
Right? Fuck your ass.
She sitting behind you. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Hell
no.
no. I fucks with it though, man.
All right, Ken, who you fucked with from back in the day? Casey gave his, I gave mine. Who you fuck with?
I mean, I hear you guys saying that y'all fuck with these people that y'all never saw live or in person. But I
You
get
talking about outfit? Wait, Lady
Outfit.
Gaga?
No, yeah, I give you Lady Gaga. You said Rick James. The only time we saw Rick James, he was older. We never saw Rick James young.
He got music videos.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess if we're going off of that, okay, Prince.
You like, oh wow.
There you go.
He's talking about the chaps.
I was about to say we gonna see.
About the chaps.
You said what
I was
else?
waiting on him to say except for the chaps, but
No,
he didn't say
no,
it.
leave it out there.
That's what the
my
chaps.
God.
Yeah, leave it out there. Leave it out there for the streets.
Oh my god.
Oh hell no!
Oh,
Oh hell no!
Real
That
stylish.
was the one thing I wasn't gonna say.
I saw one of Michael too. Michael Jackson had some wild shit on. I like that military jacket he was wearing for no reason. It didn't.
yeah, I
make
was gonna say Michael Jackson, he had some raw fits.
sense.
But he had like
all his fits look goofy as fuck.
But all his sisters like,
Yeah.
like he kept
His
doing it, like the
jackets was hard.
floods with the white socks.
No, the jacket was hard. He always wore them same black pants.
It was never
White
all
socks.
not together though.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
he had that white beater with the that
Yeah,
white
white
shirt.
beater
with
on
the-
a military jacket, some black pants, white
always
socks,
red?
and some penny loafers.
He came out that shirt.
It was never not together. It wouldn't look a mess. It wouldn't like,
Yeah.
oh, this nigga is not dressed right.
He had the wrestler tape on the fingers.
I'm about to show
It was
you
always the Michael Jackson style. So it was like, all right, cool.
because he just did his own shit. It seemed like
You
only
knew
got
he
dressed-
was dancing.
He only got dressed up top.
You knew he was gonna perform that day.
He only got dressed
He only
up.
got dressed up top. Everything else was easy. He just wore them same pants and socks and shoes every day.
Oh my
It did
god.
not go though. That's
Man,
that's
hold
what
on.
we're
Let me
getting
find
at.
Michael
He
Jackson.
didn't have an outfit that was just like, what the fuck do you have on?
Yeah,
It was just
he
like,
was-
all right,
He was
this is
always stylish and he was always flooding at the same time.
right.
That's how you know that man got style. What
Was
about the
that-
Thriller
that was-
pants? The red pants?
When he wear red pants,
Thriller.
was the pants red? I know the jacket was red.
Yeah, he
The
was all
pants
red.
were just black.
the pants red?
I thought the pants were just black with the goddamn with the same
Was
issue.
it?
I don't think the
hold
pants
on.
was red in Thriller, were they?
I thought they were red. Yeah, they was all red. He had the whole red fit.
Nah,
they might have
did
been red leather.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
it was red leather. It
'Cause I
was.
think
It was. I'm looking it up right now. I'm looking right at it.
Eddie Murphy said something about that.
I mean, because Eddie Murphy can't say shit because he wore the same shit on Raw.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's why you said you wore that shit.
Let me see outfits. Let me see his outfits. I don't know. Y'all saying y'all wore some of these?
At the time, yeah, it was like, all right, this nigga.
Yeah, I was
long.
lit at the time.
This nigga on something.
Right
huh?
now, I probably wouldn't
the
wear that
lyrics. He
shit
wanted the
outside
lyrics.
in the club.
Yeah.
I fuck with it on the stylist standpoint.
I mean, honestly, it just depends on how rich I am.
I mean,
If I'm
what
rich,
bullshit you can get away with.
that's what I'm saying. If I'm
I
rich,
got
I'm wearing that
chaps,
shit.
it's accessible.
Yeah.
You can't wear chaps if you poor. Chaps can't go
Exactly.
assless
I
chaps.
think it might be more acceptable if I couldn't afford the back of my pants, nigga.
It's all I
The
got.
end of my pants, nigga. I
Oh
couldn't
my
afford
God.
that shit.
Assless chaps is kind of wild for a poor person. Like,
Hey,
You can be a cowboy.
can you be mad at him for it?
yes,
you can't
yes,
really
I
be mad at
can.
him.
You
for
ain't
it.
rich enough to show your ass.
Listen,
That's the thing.
I ain't mad at anybody
you don't know
who.
what you've been
I just
through.
said I couldn't do it.
So y'all telling me this outfit slapped?
That's the gold shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The one from
Oh yeah. He could have put it under the pants, but if you would have put it under the pants, maybe
he
that's
probably
like-
been dancing. He probably
You know when girls wear them shirts that button at the bottom?
That was in the Remember the Time video, ain't it?
Mhm.
yeah.
Hard. That nigga turned into sand. That was the.
And he buttoned
That
it
was
on
the
the
thing,
outside of
though.
his pants.
That was technically the sand.
No,
That's
so
what
this
he
is
was
him
going
on
with.
stage
He was
performing
getting
with it.
He was getting it.
That was.
He buttoned it. So y'all know what I'm talking about, right? What are they called? The leotards, right?
That's a romper.
No, rompers are one outfit.
Wait, you talking about when they button at the bottom?
Yeah,
button in
women
between
wear
the
and they
legs.
button
What they call it,
their
like?
legs, like on they
With it button at the bottom, like under there. Like it kind of going, it's like a shirt, but it button like
No, not that one.
a bodysuit. A bodysuit.
No, it's not a bodysuit. A bodysuit
Oh,
is
it's
a
not a
full
bodysuit.
body.
It's called a. I don't know. My
It's
son
called a
got
leotard.
one.
Yeah, it's called that's a onesie. That don't count.
My son got one of them.
A one suit? I don't
A
know.
onesie don't count. It's not that. This is what I'm looking at, Tim.
That's called something.
That's a onesie.
And he buttoned it outside of his pants.
I feel like if you would have buttoned inside, it would have been gay.
Inside, nobody would have known.
Right. But it would have been like
outside
kind of weird. Feeling.
Makes it gay too. Like the fact that it's buttoned at all makes it
Use it
gay.
again. Use it again.
Anybody ever thought about
He wanted to feel like an infant.
Oh, fuck.
Nah. We can't talk about Michael Jackson like it wasn't.
You see how he buttoned it at the bottom there?
You know?
He buttoned it
That's
outside
dope.
the pants.
That's dope. He like Superman. He like a superhero.
He looked like a baby.
No.
Looked like he about to do ballet.
He wanted to look like an infant.
I don't know. Listen.
Now, if he would have came out there with no pants, it would have looked crazy. But now that would have been crazy.
What did it got on, bro?
That's a wild boy. Listen.
Oh my god!
After a while, he was able to get away with just too much. Like he was unchecked. They should have checked him right.
Smooth
then.
criminal. He was in an all white suit.
Yeah, this one too though.
Beat it. Bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
the
one.
first time. That's a classic.
That's hard.
Yeah.
He had on pants underneath
That's
that
when
dress.
he turned
too,
into
yeah.
that sand,
Yeah, that's
man.
sand. That ain't the same fit though.
Turned into that sand. Maybe he was performing that and he couldn't get the dress back.
Yeah.
So
Probably.
you went with a onesie?
He couldn't put the dress over.
Couldn't get the
He
dress.
used to have his outfits designed on set and have people change last second. Like, oh, I need this change. I want more buttons or stuff, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a G.
I know.
I heard he did a lot of his beats by like
Niggas is
beatboxing
stylish,
first too.
Mm.
We can't talk about the GOAT.
Niggas is stylish.
We can't talk about he the GOAT when it comes to
You can't
clothes.
talk about goddamn you can't talk about goddamn Prince then.
Not with that ass.
Look at that outfit. Oh my god.
That's hard.
That boy look like
That's
a wrestler
hard.
and a performer.
In early 2000s, that's
Yeah,
hard.
that was it. He looked like he about to drop an elbow on somebody. Bam.
If Kanye would have wore that, y'all would have been, oh, this nigga fresh.
I don't like a lot of women
Hell
wear
nah.
that. Kanye looked like a Unabomber.
Yeah, I don't like this nigga new boots he keep wearing. I do not like the rain boots.
The
nigga.
rainbows.
Them bitches high as fuck.
Them bitches suck. You tried to sell them, but y'all see the mix? They got them with the Balenciagas with the Yeezy foam runners.
Nah,
They got their rain boots with
the
the holes in them, like the fucking Yeezy runners. I said, what the fuck? It's the point of the boots,
Your
nigga.
shoes still gonna be wet. Your socks gonna be wet.
Nigga, you water rushing through them bitches.
Too rich for my blood, guys.
Do I wear these in the summer or what?
I'm not buying any more Yeezy products.
Why?
Kind of off it.
I don't really like them.
I love my Yeezy slides.
No, I got what I got. I ain't throwing none of my old
I'll
shit
buy
away.
another pair of them Yeezy slides. Them bitches comfortable.
All slides are comfortable.
Not the Adidas ones with the prongs at the bottom.
Oh yeah, not those. Who wear those?
Fuck your feet up.
Those for showering only. Those are for showering
Look at the
purposes
bottom of your foot.
only.
You got the end dead. Look like a microphone.
Oh, bro.
It was like we used to step up. Remember that plastic grandma used to have that used to flip up with the spikes?
You put them on the bottom of some Adidas slides.
But with the Adidas slides, it gripped to your foot, so you wouldn't sliding off.
Oh, is that why it's there?
Also, they was made to be worn with socks, so you ain't slip.
Oh.
I don't like them poking about my foot.
I mean,
Bad. Yeah, I don't really like a lot of the Yeezus clothes.
Yeah, I'm off of it. I'm on the next.
Like the shoes with the holes in it, like the runners, I guess. Yeah.
I'm on old man time now. I can't be bothered with today's newest fashions. I'm just gonna stick with what I've come to love.
Yeah, his new shit's been tripping lately. I don't know.
Yeah. Those man, man.
His old shit hard.
How y'all feel about that Fabio album? Y'all listen to it?
I did not listen to it. I
Didn't
fuck with Fabio.
necessarily like it.
That was hard.
I didn't get all the way through it.
It
though.
was hard.
Didn't necessarily like it.
I'm
It's
a
not
fan.
better than that 42 Duggan ESTG album
Didn't
though.
listen to that one.
That bitch hard.
People did say it was
I
hard.
like 4-2 Doug as well.
That bitch hard.
4-2 Doug. It's not 42 Doug.
All right. He put them together.
No,
This is a big
deal. This is a big deal. It's a big deal. That's what it is. 4-2 Doug.
Okay. He's not 4-2 though.
It means it stands for something else. Big Sean explained it on Drink Champs about how it stands for. It means something. It's 4-2 Doug, not 42 Doug.
Mm-hmm. How the fuck you spell it? Say it, pronounce it, twist it, lock it, drop it, pop it, nigga.
Yeah, I remember he said that.
Yeah, he said something about that.
Should have put a space in between.
I'm still saying 6 lakh.
Yeah, black. Yeah. He don't like that either. He made a song.
He fucked up too.
He made a song about that.
Should have made it a B, nigga.
right.
He said something like, how they call me 6 lakh, like they own something. And he took something like, it don't bother me no more because I'm rich and y'all broke. Like he was hurt about it. Like,
yeah, but people didn't say that for disrespect. People thought that was your name.
Mm-hmm.
It say 6 lakh, and it's together. Ain't no space. It's 6 lakh.
You could have even put a different type of B, Spanish B or something. Put a little accent.
What's a lakh?
Time out. What's a Spanish B?
I don't know, but you should have drew something up. You could have made anything.
He should have just named himself Black, and then like got creative one day with the title and kind of curved the B to make like a then like, oh, okay, cool, and stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Once you went with 6 lakh, once my iTunes can search you as 6 lakh, you became 6 lakh.
Nigga.
I don't put Black in to find you. I put 6 lakh.
Nigga.
But if you typed in Black, he'd pop up too.
Woody.
With it.
Woody.
Just another nigga that pop up first.
Right.
It's a whole nother nigga mixtape pop up for that.
Oh, Black.
Yeah,
Black Thought.
Black.
You might get somebody else.
Black Rob.
This is true. All right. Yeah, he's not number one when you type in Black.
His name ain't Black. It's 6 lakh. Now type in 6 lakh and see what it comes.
He's the first one. So
Crazy.
So that's what I'm saying. If your name ain't 6 lakh, why come up when I type in 6 lakh? And why everybody know who I'm talking about when I say 6 lakh?
I get it.
That is either horrible branding or that's your name. We got confirmation that Will Smith is getting banned from 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about time.
About time he got banned.
I would sue the fuck out of him. The more I think about it, I don't know how I would.
They are trying to destroy Will Smith right now on fucking social media, bro.
Yeah,
they are pulling up every clip they can find, everything. They had a video of him getting mad because Jada was just randomly recording this nigga. They're pulling everything out right now.
And it's a thing right now to say free will. It's going around. It's a hashtag free will. Every time he's been mistreated by Jada.
I don't think he need to get killed. I mean, what he did was fucked up. Have a punishment, but I don't think he need to get like crucified.
You're at a certain caliber where that's just unacceptable.
They canceled his well, they didn't cancel. They just postponed all his shows that he was in the works. He had a Netflix docu-series coming out.
This shit over with.
I'm kind of sick of listening to them. Also, August Alsina dropped a new track.
Didn't listen to it. Don't like it. It's actually trash. I heard it on Shade Room. Didn't like it.
You said you didn't listen to it. Didn't
listen to it, but I didn't like it.
Okay. All right.
Heard the clip.
Didn't listen to it all the way. I get it. He listened to the whole thing. He listened to a bit.
I saw the lyrics.
I ain't hear. I started or finished. I just heard the.
I saw the lyrics, and he's talking a little shit, trying to bring him to hang. When I get it, trying to stay relevant. Like cause of her doing
keep
this.
Trying to fucking milk it.
Well, okay, so let me ask y'all, what do y'all think? What do y'all think the punishment should have been for Will if y'all was in control?
Arrest. Get let out immediately.
Well, he didn't press charges.
I wouldn't say arrest.
If a cop witnesses you doing a crime, whether or not the victim presses charges or not, you still get arrested. Example.
Yeah.
But who would go against you? Like, I mean, who would? It wouldn't be anybody versus anybody.
Be like, oh.
All right,
the state can make an example.
Yeah, the state can pick it up. The state can pick it up. For example, domestic violence charges happens all the time. The victims don't press charges, refuse to press charges, and then the state picks it up, and then they get what you call it? I once got arrested for a fight that a cop didn't even see.
Okay, so let me ask you this though. I mean, did somebody
nobody press charges? Nobody press charges?
It's different than somebody called the police and explained what happened before they got there. And then
right? Okay, yeah, somebody fought, and it was like, who fought? Nobody fought. All right, y'all both look like your
They
father.
already told me, nigga.
Okay, right. That's a lot.
I already used my gas to come over here, nigga. You going somewhere?
Versus me watching it live on TV. Nigga, I saw y'all fight. I watched it on TV. I watched you assault this person. Like I said, same thing with domestic violence victims. Like if I slap a woman and the cops come, she's not pressing charges, but you saw it happen, I'm still going to jail.
But they did put a statement out saying that they're aware of a situation that happened between two individuals at the Grammys. No charges were
Right,
were
but
pressed.
you don't need to press charges for them to be arrested. You witnessed the crime.
Ain't that like a simple assault?
Yeah, you watched it happen. It happened.
I mean, it wouldn't have did nothing.
Okay,
Anyway.
I don't want him to go to jail.
I'm saying though, even if they would have,
But the slap on the wrist, the slap on the wrist, at least. Come on, you just can't let the whole. Who cares if I ever go back to the Grammys for 10 years? I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so what? So like, all right, with his career, what would you say
All
the
the
punishment should be besides like the jail time and stuff?
That's it. Pay some money. That's all. If I'm Chris Rock, I'm gonna hit your pockets. If I'm Chris Rock, I want to hit your pockets. You embarrass me in front of my kids.
No. Oh, no, what I'm saying is Chris Rock not pressing charges. Chris Rock don't care. You as the Oscars, like, do you take anything, or you as another as Netflix or anything, or what are you doing?
Oscars only doing this because they have to do it. That was the best thing that ever happened to the Oscars, hands down, because nobody's watching until that moment.
I don't watch it next year either.
Yeah, I'm never gonna watch it unless somebody slapped it. Like it ain't no like unless somebody getting slapped every year. I'm not watching.
If they would have let him come back, I would have watched it.
Right.
I'm like, all right, what are you gonna do this year?
You have real host the following year.
I would have milked
Off top, that's gonna be the biggest Oscar in 10 years when you get to come back.
Yeah.
That's gonna be huge.
I ain't gonna lie, I only watch the Grammys hoping somebody.
Man.
Yeah, like people was waiting for some more drama. Like,
ain't that slapping nobody? Okay,
right.
channel.
Time to go.
Yeah, nah.
So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I feel for Chris more than I feel for Will. Like,
Chris is getting cheese off this though. His fucking shit shows are sold the fuck out.
His shows were gonna sell out anyway.
I mean,
He just sold the tickets for more.
kinda. This is Chris Rock.
Chris Rock is a household name.
Now it's packed though.
It was gonna be
The
packed.
seats filled, but now niggas
He going on tour with
his niggas on the sides watching this shit.
He going on tour with Kevin Hart this summer.
Exactly.
He was gonna sell out anyway.
Kevin Hart always sell out.
Oh yeah. I mean, is that Chris Rock or is that Kevin Hart selling out?
So right, you got two juggernauts and Dave
That's
Chappelle
the
gonna be
question,
at 3 of the shows. That's a guaranteed sellout.
Mm-hmm.
Like you was gonna sell out no matter what. You just able to charge more now because your name in the news.
Mm-hmm.
Can he do that now? Can he spike the prices?
That's what they have been doing because demand's high.
His brother's price is high as fuck.
Yeah, because his brother talking shit.
His brother talking bad.
I didn't realize he had so many brothers though. Apparently he had like 11 brothers. He like a
Mm-hmm.
Wayans family.
Who? Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got people.
Yeah, he should have had people with him when Will slapped his ass. Fucking, where was your people then? You don't have people now.
Making money off your ass kids.
Right. Everybody eating now that your ass got slapped, but nobody went there to fucking catch a blow.
Your brother making cheese. You better be breaking you off, nigga.
Fucking.
Half his set is about you.
His whole set is about Will Smith now. He custom made a set, and it ain't even his show. It's some more. He opened it up for some more. His first 15 minutes all about Will Smith.
That's funny as fuck.
Trying to capitalize on nothing.
That's good.
I want to give a shout out to our 116th Supreme Court Justice, Ketanji Brown Jackson. Congratulations. I don't know if it's been said on Red Line, but if it hasn't, I'm going to say it.
It hasn't been said on Red Line,
I'm sure. So I'm going to say it. Shout out to her. First Black woman to serve on the Supreme Court. She's like, what, the third Black person? So after Thurgood Marshall, bitch ass Clarence Thomas.
After that article you sent me, I don't like her anymore.
Why don't you like her? Wait, who sent your article? Me?
Yeah. About the why.
That wasn't for her though.
I know.
That wasn't her.
She was the example though.
It wasn't her. She didn't choose to be the example.
So?
But
She was.
She's married to a white man?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they said after why Black women should consider marrying white men.
Did you like Kobe? Got some news for you.
Kobe, what, Bryant?
Bryant.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant. I don't know, but no, not Kobe Bryant. I don't put that in though.
What did he do?
Yeah.
What did he do?
He married outside his race.
Yeah.
She's Hispanic. Don't count. Don't count.
What? What? Wait. You married outside your race. That's what we're talking about.
Didn't Kobe Bryant grow up in Spain his whole life until he
Nah, hell no. I don't get that. I don't give a fuck.
What do you mean?
That nigga American.
His dad.
I don't give a fuck.
That nigga's
Guess what? My mom grew up outside the country too. I'm black.
You are black. It's true. But let me see. Kobe Bryant. I could have swore.
He did. I think he grew up in like Italy or Spain or some shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken.
You think that's where you met her?
Mm-hmm.
So is that okay? So wait, so I don't know about that either. So if you meet somebody outside the country, it's okay?
What do you mean? He lived there. You ain't got a choice. The only people around you is. If I'm in China and y'all see me come back with a Chinese lady, because
so if Dr. Umar Johnson went to Spain,
who the fuck is that?
Umar Johnson
found somebody. It's okay if he come back with it.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't know who Umar is?
You didn't know who the fuck it is.
Pan African.
See, it was the black man,
the Prince of Pan African, the most requested scholar, and the King Kong consciousness.
Let me see.
Oh my God.
See, what's wrong with us black people today is we don't
God.
understand our heritage.
That nigga.
Yeah. He was so. Yeah. Kobe Bryant was raised in Italy, but it was his wife. His wife might be half black though. Y'all might be missing some points here. What's her name? Vanessa. Yeah.
All right. Well,
That Kobe spoke.
my point is, you like who you like, man. You fall in love with who you fall in love with. Huh?
I'm not going off you like who you like.
Why?
What do you go off of?
All right, so I have a theory.
You go for racism?
The views expressed on this show.
All right.
Not reflected upon the pregame.
Not representing.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta find out what her.
Me or Casey. It's not specific. It's not reflected on us.
I'm about to hold on. Let me find out her.
Because I don't want you to think the pregame show don't agree. I want you to think that the pregame show don't agree, but we do. No. 2/3 of the pregame show don't agree what's about to come out this man's mouth.
Latin, Irish,
Which is
English, German.
English. What the fuck?
All right, you already lost.
Fucking white. Dude, she's half white.
I give
she more white. She more white. She is Hispanic.
She's
Right,
percentages
you
of white.
German, English, Irish.
Wait, no, she's percentages of whites, but she's half Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom is a full-blood Mexican. Her dad is a bunch of shit.
Well,
I mean,
so you're probably like a third.
my point still stands.
another example is Lamar Odom. You don't fuck with Kourtney Kardashian.
Why would I ever fuck with Lamar Odom? He also did crack. I don't agree with a lot of his
Kanye
decisions,
West?
but I didn't agree with none of that either.
West.
Skeet Davison?
He's white.
No, I just wanted to say it.
If you want to be technical, the Kardashians are Armenian.
Wait.
Oh.
So wait. So what was your point, Ken? Where were you getting? What's your theory?
Okay, so I have a theory, right? I believe that people that marry outside of their race, and this is, I mean, gonna be controversial, I'm sure, because
Probably gonna be racist, but let's
racist.
go a little bit more than controversial.
I think there's a little bit of self-hate there. Because you plan to procreate. When you procreate, you want your kids to look like you, right?
I mean,
Oh, my kids will be healthy and beautiful.
I mean, always the go.
Okay, listen. Not on
I
a
don't care if they my skin color.
not on a conscious level. Not on a conscious level. Subconsciously, you procreate to create something that is similar to you, so you continue to exist.
Not all kids are beautiful.
I don't think kids are beautiful either.
Damn.
I mean, I didn't think about it like that. I don't think it gotta look like me. I think the fact that I helped create it.
Listen,
my God.
I'm saying that
These thoughts expressed.
I'm saying that a part of you, I feel like, is very hard for a person to love themselves, but see themselves being and having kids with somebody that doesn't look like them. A lot of the times I see this a lot too. When you see, I know a guy, he was in the military with me. I should call him. I should call somebody that talks about him. Anyway, this guy dogs black women, dogs them all the time. He was bullied as a kid. His name was Scarborough. Black dude, wore glasses. He looked like Lil Bill. And he had a white wife, and he used to dog black women all the time, just dogged them. And he was from Mississippi or somewhere like that. And it's because black women always made fun of him. So
Lil Bill doesn't wear glasses, by the way.
No, I'm saying like imagine Lil Bill with glasses on.
Okay.
That's what this nigga looked like. Yeah. And he married a white woman, whatever, and he used to dog black women all the time. Dog him. And he said, I hope my kids look more like her than me.
That nigga probably looked like Arthur.
Yeah, but don't you? He didn't want to be black. Wait. But don't you think that's a him problem? That's not like all people going outside.
No, I don't think everybody does this. But majority of the times that I see this is based on this. It's based on the fact that somewhere down the line you weren't accepted by your own race in some portion or facet of the manner. So now you deviate in a way that is so drastic that you're running away from your own problems, which causes self-hate because of self-hate.
Do you feel like it's the same thing when white people go outside their race?
No.
I think that's the same thing.
So the theory doesn't hold up. We just broke the theory.
I did. This is a half theory.
So we just broke the theory.
No. I'm saying when I say with white people, I think a lot of the times it's a kink for certain white people.
Right. I'm just saying. So your theory isn't the same so your theory only goes with black people?
No, it's other races. But I think there's like, for example, all right, so
this is very unscientific, man.
I know it's a theory. It ain't no. Hear me out for 2 seconds. Hear me out for 2 seconds, right? All right. Okay. So most minorities look at dating a white person as a prize, like there is some sort of like greater being, right? We've seen this happen a plethora of times. It happens. It exists in the world. I can name 20 cases. I'm sure we can find 20 cases that oppose it, but these are things. This is a thought process that exists. That white people are better than black people. So let me go to a white girl. Or it's looked up like a trophy in certain communities, in certain groups. Indian communities is looked like that. Black communities is often look like that. Asian communities somewhat. And these are real situations where people go out and find these people because they get praised from back home for having this race dating a white woman, dating a white person looks better on paper.
And the people back home typically are racist.
Sure, but they also put you on a praise or put you on a pedestal because you do that. Akash Singh, are y'all familiar with him?
Who?
The comedian Akash Singh. He has a podcast. He talks about this often where he sees like Indian people. Yeah, prime example, Fresh and Fit, right? Y'all remember them talking about how they wouldn't date no Shaniquas, and
right.
That is an example where I feel like they have self-hate. It's not about they didn't do it because. But wait.
No.
They didn't do it because of a personality trait. I understand if they said I didn't want anybody who acts what we would consider ghetto, but he doesn't want any black girls at all because it's not about personality anymore. It's about the look, and I think it stems from self-hate.
But that's just stupid.
You only get girls
they kind of elaborated on it and said that they
elaborated on
like black girls. It's just
no. They elaborated on Flagrant 2. They talked about it, and they talked about how like they don't date black women.
Right.
We're not gonna date a black woman. Period. Whether she, no matter if she act like a Shaniqua or not. That's because the original context was like
say self-hate.
I think it's self-hate.
Yeah, I think there is some people out there who act.
I'm not saying everybody does this for that reason.
Yeah, but I think there are people
thought that comes behind this that is okay. I don't like people like me anymore because I don't like me. There are black people that hate black people. Everybody knows one.
Yeah, but we're way far removed from how we started. We started with you judging Kataji because she was married to a white man.
No, I told you I didn't dislike her until the article. I hated that they used her as a poster child for that, and I hated that it just she let it slide.
I mean, she probably didn't even see the article.
Make sure the cord ain't getting kicked under the table.
This is the biggest day of my life.
You ain't going for that one article.
Listen, you're not about to use me as a poster child for interracial marriage and why black women shouldn't marry black
She probably didn't see it. It wasn't blasted over everywhere.
Or let's say she didn't.
It was one article.
I'm not blaming her for this.
I had to go dig up the article.
I'm not blaming her for this. But after I saw it, I liked her less. And I'm be honest with you, and this is going to sound real racist.
It will be. It's not going to sound racist. It's going to be
racist. I view that a little different. I view when a black woman marries a white man a little differently. It's no like I don't have a problem with it. I'm cool with it, but I view it like in certain aspects when it comes to children specifically, that it's very hard for a white man to raise a black boy. Specifically that situation alone, because there's situations you'll never be able to talk to your son about.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like they can understand situations and explain it.
You can understand situations, but you can't explain the situation to me. You wouldn't be able to. You don't have the same experiences. I mean,
they can still explain it though.
You can't explain an experience you don't know. You Googling something somebody else said.
I mean, I feel like some white people out here. I mean, just because you're not black don't mean you can't understand what a black person can go through, you know?
It's like trying to teach a daughter or raise your daughter when you're a man.
You
can't do that. You'd literally be talking about Ken here.
No, I mean, I'm asking. Like,
I'm going off of a.
That's a good example, but
social. It's certain things I can't teach Cadence. This is true. But that's why there are people in my life that I keep around to make sure Cadence knows. Hell,
but Cadence, like what couldn't you teach her?
Okay, so let's say right now if Cadence got her period, I can't teach her how to I can teach her how to put in a tampon, but I don't know if that's the right way to do it as far as comfort. I can't say that if she said, "Ooh, this hurts," I can't say okay, well this is a
different way to do it.
I don't know that. I don't know that. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what size you're supposed to buy because I've never had to use that. I can ask somebody or Google it, but the first hand experience I don't have. So me teaching you something is something secondhand you learn for me. Right. Same thing with a black person and a white person's experience. Some shit that you know that you can't, some shit that I went through, a white person can't talk me through how that situation could have been better, what I should have done in that situation, or how that made me feel because you never felt it.
That's why I got a black uncle.
Maybe if you have a black uncle, you might not.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the biological stuff may be a little bit different, but I think
that's specifically what
I get you. I think maybe again they haven't lived the experience, so they can't tell you everything in and out. But I think they can give you a pretty good guide of like, you know what I mean? I think they can still raise them.
Right. Like I said, I could teach my daughter how to put in a tampon, but if she tells me it hurts, I can't tell you why it hurts or that you're doing it wrong or whatever. And I don't know what it feels like, or it might supposed to hurt. I don't know.
But that's a physical thing, though. What I'm saying, when we're talking about with you passing down this would just be an emotional thing.
No. Okay, right. So let's take a step further. So let's say there's a race issue at school. I can't talk you through a race issue. I don't know how you.
Why not though?
As a white man, I've never felt how it was to be.
But you could understand it.
I can understand it, but I don't know what to feel. So I don't know what to do.
Why
you can know
discriminated against?
Yes, but we're talking
in
black communities.
That is true, Casey. That is true.
This person might have. So you think her husband ever been in a black community?
I mean, the point is
racism at some point,
or he's racist and rich and white, and he's never experienced it.
But I'm sure every white person has ran into a group of black people. Look at this fucking white ass nigga.
I'm sure every white person has not experienced that. I'm sure there's a small population of white people that
it's a small population. But if
you can't say every white person experienced racism because most don't.
That would depend.
If most white people experience racism, there wouldn't be any racism. It makes you feel so uncomfortable you don't want to do it to nobody.
No, I feel like that's not true. I feel like it could just be like all right, so if you take a group of white people and have them racist, like become racist and harass a black person, I think that black person may walk away from that feeling differently than if the roles were reversed. You had a group of black people harass a white person. Because a white person might just be like, damn, that shit was shitty. But I'm still white. You know, so like the situation could be different. But
because systemically, it doesn't affect me down the line.
Right. But what I'm saying is I still think they could take in a situation. Just like anybody explaining something to you can take in a situation. I might not be able to feel exactly what you're feeling at that point, but I can explain it to you. I can, comfort you. I can tell you. I can support you. I can do everything you need.
You can't tell me the right thing to do in that situation.
Why couldn't they?
This goes back to the tampon thing.
But if there's a right thing, it should be known.
But
like you're talking about an actual feeling that somebody can't feel. Like right now, we're both men. But if you said something hurt you, like a bee stung you and hurt you, I can't tell you that that's okay.
You never got stung.
Right.
I never got stung. Or I got stung by a bee and it didn't hurt me as bad as you. You could be out here like, like going crazy. I'm like, you tripping. Because that's a feeling. That's an actual physical thing. But when I'm describing to you or telling you how you can react, what you should do, what's the steps to take, all of this, I can still do that. I mean, I can't shield you from it never happening either.
Okay, so let's say prime example. You know how white people act when they get pulled over by the police versus how black people are able to act?
Mm-hmm.
If you emulate your father as a black man, but your father's white and he's getting away with all sorts of crazy shit, that could be the end of your life.
That's different though, because at the same time, as a white parent raising a black kid,
also
when you
different.
understand,
Everything different.
though. Like,
no, yeah, it's such a, yeah, like if you understand you have a black kid, you're gonna tell that kid, because I would hope that you have an understanding of how the world is.
Right.
Why though? You've never experienced it.
Because you live in America in the 21st century.
American.
But no,
Yeah.
listen.
You're not oblivious.
Up until recently, a lot of people didn't know shit before George Floyd. A lot of people didn't know racism existed in the manners in which it did. A lot of people didn't know police brutality was as obvious and as nuanced as it is. A lot of people didn't think that police brutality and racism even still existed. You got a black president. Nobody ain't racist no more. Playing with y'all. Like,
I feel like if you're a white person and typical relationship, I feel like if you white, whether you're a man or woman, whatever, and you get with a black person, you got an idea that fucked up shit still happens. I feel like nobody just gets with this person oblivious. Now that does happen, and
it does happen all the time.
Some substances, but I think the majority of people, to be in an interracial relationship, you probably understand what goes on with the other side.
Yeah,
have some type of understanding.
This is a prime example, and these people are together to this day.
Don't bring out one couple that fit your example.
I mean, yeah, but this is an example. Like, this is an example.
I could bring out 10 couples that fit my example.
I mean, that's all we got is examples. We're not white. We can't.
Yeah, but that's anecdotal. I'm saying, I feel like
couple in so we can have them ask them questions next time.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would just say, like, how could you in America right now get with a black person and be like, oh, racism is a thing?
Obviously, we agree that racism exists, and we agree that people know that racism existed. But I believe that there was a group of there was a wave of whites that believed after President Obama was elected, racism ended. And until George Floyd, there was a group of older white people that never seen police brutality before, never knew that it existed. So that being said, that was the most eye-opening experience for probably millions of Americans. And
I feel like if you should have known about police brutality.
Not nuanced police brutality. Of course, civil rights, there was police brutality, but we're talking about like today, that doesn't happen now. These guys shouldn't have been doing whatever the fuck they were doing. It's one-sided. That happens. People view it that way. People still view it that way.
Yeah, but I feel like you say the same thing about black people. That's not a necessarily white thing.
Okay, right. Okay, let's say that's the case. Let's say
that's a Republican thing, a conservative thing.
Let's say that's the case. But those black people, 9 out of 10 have experienced a racist moment. I think every black person in America has experienced a racist moment. I don't think every white person in America has experienced a racist moment.
Trying to think if I have.
Okay, I mean, even if that's the case, what does that prove?
Yeah.
What do you mean that you
don't know it exists because you haven't experienced? Look, I've never experienced a period, but I know they exist.
Right, but you can't tell somebody you can't talk somebody through a period. You know it exists. You know what's supposed to happen, but you can't talk somebody through it because you never had to deal with it. Same way with police brutality. Same way with anything else. As a white person, you know what you think is supposed to happen.
But why can't you talk somebody through a police stop? The same way. Hold on. The same way a black dad will talk to a kid, a white dad can talk to the same black kid and tell them the same exact things.
Because you're without experience in that situation, you've never felt fear in that way that a black man might feel fear in that way at a police stop. If this is a police stop and the police is obviously fucking with you,
but if it's me just describing something, I should be able to describe it no matter what color I am.
But you're talking about describing something that you've never experienced. I'm talking about if I
just because you don't experience a situation.
Okay, wait.
I ain't never been on fire, but you supposed to stop driving wrong, motherfucker.
Right, but let me give you an example. Right, when your kid starts to drive, you're going to talk to them about police and what to do when the police stop you and how to deal with it.
Okay,
because you're a black man and you know what happens in this world.
But I'm not going to say nothing that a white person can't say.
There's some things that there's
some things you're supposed to do right.
Technically, things that you're supposed to say and not say.
Okay, all right. We're all black men in here. We know the first thing to do when a cop comes to the window, you have your shit already out and you put them hands on that goddamn steering wheel. White people don't have that same talk.
I don't do that for some reason, but whatever. Keep going.
I just recently got pulled over.
I don't keep my hands on the steering wheel.
I just got recently.
You keep in plain sight. You make sure you ain't
Oh,
doing too
yeah,
much
yeah,
reaching.
yeah,
you make
sight.
sure that motherfucker know exactly where the fuck your hands at.
Right.
It ain't no confusion.
I don't think that's different for white people though.
I know
I
it
think
is.
a white person.
I don't think all white people
wouldn't be like this.
not like that, but okay, you'd move a lot slower than a white person would. You have some fear in your heart that a white person don't have.
Okay, so wait. Let me tell you this. So a white person, a white father, can still tell that kid exactly what you just told, and because they still have a black mother, those type of things can still get passed down from her.
But wait. You're saying that with the father having a thought in his mind that this is a thing.
You talking about so I don't see a world where a white person that marries a black girl and
Exactly.
doesn't know that these things happen.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying a world where a white man marries a black girl.
Yeah, it's
marries a
totally
black
fucking
woman.
oblivious.
Not oblivious, but you just don't know that you don't know. Like you know racism exists, but
That's
if you're doing what
oblivious.
you're supposed to do, racism is going to exist.
That's the definition of oblivious. But keep going.
What do you mean?
Wait. But couldn't the black mom still tell him?
Yes, possibly, but it's a different experience as a man. Like it's different when you get emasculated as a man and how to deal with that issue later. It's different when in the heat of the moment, everything in your body telling you to fight this cop, but you got to hold off because you know that your life could end right now.
No, I don't know why the fuck that's in your body, but you need
Yeah,
to get that
no,
out
I think
there,
white
bro.
or black, you need to
Well,
not do
no,
that.
Or black. You
No,
know-
I'm saying.
Right, because mind you,
I'm saying like no matter how you cut it, like deep down inside of you, if you're being disrespected or emasculated as a man, you get angry, you want to fight. But sometimes you got to shut the fuck up because you know you say the wrong thing, this could be the end of your life.
but that's
White
not because you're
people
black though.
Right, it's not because you're black. But we know for a fact this exists in the world where cops are less likely to shoot somebody of the same race as them than the other. That is a thing. They do tests on it, do theories on it. It's a thing.
Right.
You're less likely to shoot somebody of the same race as you. That's factual. Majority of the cops are white. That's factual.
Okay.
So you are at less risk as a white man statistically from getting shot by a cop than a black man statistically.
Okay.
You don't think white people know those statistics?
I don't think white people care about the statistics because it don't affect you.
So you don't think he would explain the statistic to his black son?
Casey, do you know the statistics of a cat getting a hairball? No, because you don't have a cat. But Kadeem probably know it. What? Yeah, that's the same. It don't affect you. Shit, it don't affect you. You don't know. Like, I don't care. Why would you care? I wouldn't care. I don't care
Yeah,
about.
but what I'm saying is, as a white person, you has to teach as parents, y'all got to teach your son how to drive, right?
Yep.
You're teaching a black kid how to drive.
Mhm.
Part of learning how to drive is learning how to deal with the police and what to do when you get stopped by the police.
Okay, let me give you an example. A different example. So just to drive my point home a little bit.
Can I help you? Can I give you one?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, as for a fitness trainer trying to help a fat person lose weight, like I know I bring up fat a lot, but for real, the fitness trainer might not understand the trouble a overweight person would have when they've been fit all their life.
Right.
So how do you help someone that has had issues with weight or issues with fitness when you haven't and you're just telling them just keep pushing?
No, that's a great point. I've seen the show where like they actually talk about that and like some of the trainers gain weight so they know what it's like to lose and they lose with the person. So that's a perfectly good example. But again, that's the physical, just like the period. Like that's a physical thing that I can't feel. We're just talking about explaining something, a rule to something.
But it's not anything.
Wait, hold on. Because as a black man, let's say I never experienced that getting pulled over. Let's say I never got pulled over. Mm-hmm. I still have to teach my son something that I've never experienced. So now you're saying I'm not adequate enough to teach them how to do it because I've never experienced it?
No, that's not. I'm saying dealing with racism specifically was my example. The pullover thing is just one situation, but sure, okay.
But yeah, okay. Let's say I never dealt with racism.
You never dealt with racism, but you
hypothetically, let's say that
somebody that has. You directly.
So can a white person
directly? Every black person directly knows one person that's dealt with racism.
So wait. But my point is,
like directly that dealt with racism.
Right. But my point is, if you know somebody, or if you're getting the outside information because you've never experienced it, a white person can do the same exact thing.
No,
they can get outside information. What your point was because they didn't experience it. Now you're using my point to say, just because you didn't experience, you can find somebody who felt that. That's my thing, though. That's my argument.
As a black person, you know somebody who's experienced racism directly. As a white person, you might not know somebody.
But you still haven't experienced that as a black person.
Right, but you can talk to Casey because Casey got pulled over by the police the same way.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if we're just using somebody else's information, then it's never like, you know. So we don't. So what you're saying now is you don't necessarily have to experience it to be able to explain it.
No, I'm saying to teach someone something prior to it happening. That was my original argument, not the latter point that we out on.
No, okay. So what I'm saying is, so do you have to experience it to teach it, or do you not have to experience it?
I think that you have to experience it to warn your child about it in the future, or it has to be a fear, of yours, or a concern of yours. It has to be a concern of yours. It has to be in the back of your mind. You have to worry about it. If I'm not worried about it because I'm white and I've never experienced this and it's not a concern of mine.
That don't mean you don't teach that though.
But that doesn't mean you teach it either.
But also,
you don't teach gun safety to your children because you don't ever worry about them seeing a gun. Typically, you don't. That's how it works.
Yeah, but this is a totally different situation because you have a black kid in America, and I'm sure you have some type of understanding. Unless we're saying that all these white people are just totally oblivious.
That's what we was going to obliviousness.
Yeah,
today here on.
Okay, let's say
totally
they
don't know.
Let's say they are oblivious.
You wouldn't. I don't.
You wouldn't what?
Wait. But here's the thing. Here's the rebuttal to that. If they are oblivious, then the same thing could happen to a black person teaching a black kid. You can still be oblivious.
Right.
I think it's less likely to be oblivious to
less
racism.
Likely, but it's
less likely.
I don't mean likely a white nigga ain't never been.
Yeah, it's less likely a white person to be oblivious.
Outside right now is not likely, but it's possible. Like everything's possible.
Yeah,
no.
Catch on fire, but you still teach the nigga to stop, drop, and roll.
Right. I ain't never caught on fire, but I know to stop, drop, and roll.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people
well, shit.
Right. No, hell no. I think a lot of people know.
Never had a car and don't know how to drive, nigga. Shit.
Niggas with cars that can't drive.
Right. You see videos all the time. People catch on fire and just run around. They don't even drop down and roll. If you don't think about that in the heat of the moment, it happens all the time.
Wait. Whoa. That ain't the point.
Heat of the moment.
Right.
Yeah, the point ain't because a black person can teach a black kid all the time, and in the heat of the moment they can do something dumb. So
that's what I'm saying. So it doesn't really matter. It's just
so I feel like it's more likely that a white person would understand the social strifes of a black person in these times, and they can teach them accordingly.
I wouldn't say they just couldn't. Don't say.
I'm not saying that he can't. I'm not saying that this is impossible for a black person to go through these things.
I'm saying don't say it's impossible for a white man to teach somebody that.
I'm not saying it's impossible for a white man to teach it. I'm saying the likelihood of them teaching is super low, and the likelihood of you understanding the emotions I'm going through in this situation are even lower.
I don't agree with that either.
The aspect of it is super painful for people. Not even just racism, just other shit to go on.
But that's anything. That doesn't stop at race.
It stops. It's physical things that go on too that are painful. It's physical, like it's stuff that go on with race that aren't just race, but that come with having opposing characteristics that are painful.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, just because you're a white father and you don't feel what your kid is feeling at this point, don't make you like it ain't because you white. Like you could have somebody that died, and I don't necessarily feel that because I didn't know that person. But I can still be like, damn, I understand what you're going. You know what I mean? Like it don't hit me.
But my thing was to prevent. Like I'm not talking about something that happened after the fact. I'm talking about something to prevent it happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like gun safety. Most parents don't teach gun safety. When your kid get around a gun, they get shooting shit or shooting themselves or whatever the fuck. There was this video. I don't know if y'all saw the video of the little girl with the Glock that shot her cousin and herself. And shit like that. Like your kid ain't because the owner of the house never had guns in the house. They never taught the kids gun safety. It's situations like that where it's preemptive stuff you should know to teach a kid. But obviously there's situations where you don't know what you don't know. And being a parent, I learned that firsthand. There was a lot of shit I thought I knew I didn't know.
So I feel like if you're a gun owner,
that race though, you can't go just straight or because he's white.
I'm not limiting it to just race, but race offers a lot more issues than any other thing as a parent.
I feel like if you own a gun,
it causes you 100 different issues.
I feel like if you own a gun, if there's a gun in the house, you're more likely to teach your kid gun safety.
Right.
Because there is a gun, right?
Okay.
Right.
And if it's not a gun in the house, yeah, you're right. You probably wouldn't teach them because you don't even have a gun yourself.
Right.
Mhm.
So
If you have a black kid, you probably got a black parent in that house somewhere that could also teach.
okay, so if
I mean,
never
parenting is two hat. Y'all got to work together anyway.
I've never experienced racism,
Single dad.
nor has my
But
wife.
your mom has.
Let's say my wife hasn't either.
Wait, but you was just saying as a black person, every
You know
black
somebody
person
who
knows
has
somebody
yeah,
who
right,
experienced racism.
absolutely, right, exactly. Yeah. So y'all might have a little talk about it, but it ain't nothing like, all right, cool, whatever. We live in a better neighborhood. We ain't got to worry about that kind of stuff now. But as a black person, you kind of, it's in the back of your mind. You deal with racism all the time. That's something as a white person, you don't deal with racism all the time. You don't have to identify racism all the time. Sometimes you don't think people are being racist. And I think that plays a huge factor in a child's life and upbringing.
Do you feel like always thinking about that may hold a black person back? That everybody's being racist, or the reason you didn't get something because it was racism, or you think that could hold people back?
It also keeps
people
you
back.
alive. That mindset could also keep you alive.
I don't know. This is
all right.
This is the subjective part of the show.
Every time I get pulled over by a cop,
things.
I automatically believe that they racist. And then that way I don't get too comfortable to make no false moves. I don't think I'm doing nothing wrong. It could be a traffic ticket. All right, cool. He was supposed to pull me over. Sure, absolutely. But I don't know if he's racist or not. So I'm gonna keep these hands on the steering wheel in plain sight. I know I'm about to reach too fast with my wallet. Damn, he got to the window before I got my wallet out. Let me make sure I move real slow. Hey, officer, I'm moving. Grab my wallet. Just so you know, I'm about to reach in my pocket to grab his wallet. Y'all don't do that when a cop pull you over? Or y'all
this officer probably like, man, if this nigga don't hurry up.
Oh, they get mad as fuck.
I don't do none of that shit.
Okay, so when the cop see you, what you do? When you get pulled over by the cop, what do you do?
My hands, one on armrest, one hand on the other one.
Okay, all right. When you gotta get your wallet, where you reaching at?
Back pocket.
You about to tell him that though?
No.
You about to? All right, I'm going in my wallet.
You ask me for what the fuck I'm. All right.
And you be like, all right, I got you. And you just grab it.
Yeah.
Okay, you a little bolder.
I just got pulled up.
Like they racist.
I don't. All right, sir.
I do it. I do it so obvious and blatant. It makes them uncomfortable. If they're not racist, they'd be uncomfortable.
That would piss me off as a cop. Now I'm going to do something.
Let me go. They typically let me go.
Now I'm going to play with you because you think I'm.
Okay.
Now you think
I've
you're
already
funny, nigga?
I've already expected to be played with when you.
I'm already not racist, nigga. You gonna think I'm racist? Now you gonna play like I'm racist? All right.
Can't risk it. You gonna get all the fucking.
Now I'm finna be racist. Here we go.
Now I'm finna be racist.
Here we go. Now you want racist, right? All right.
I'm moving really slow. I'm grabbing my wallet right now. All right. All right. Look.
That nigga doing too much.
Look.
As an officer, I'd be like, listen, white man, if you don't grab this shit and hurry the fuck off.
I'd be like, man, this dude on crack. I'm about to shoot him.
I got another call in a minute, nigga. I gotta
crackheads. If that guy was willing to, if that's that kind of mentality, I'm about to shoot him. Exactly. Wait. And that's what I don't want as a cop. Because when you shooting anybody for any reason, he on crack, I'm about to shoot him. Now that he did something wrong, he might do crack.
You acting too fishy. I'm about to search the car.
No, but he said he gonna shoot him. He ain't say none of that. He said step out the car. This nigga gonna crack. I gotta pop this nigga.
Oh man.
You ain't help your case there, brother.
Where's the crack?
What you mean? I'm talking about I ain't a cop.
Nobody gave it to me.
He didn't even get you to where's the crack pipe. He just upped on you. Like he shot you. He must be on crack.
You can be anticipating the situation.
That nigga twirl his gun, but they been right.
You can be anticipating the situation. You could be going crazy and about to shoot me. I might be like, oh, I'm gonna have to shoot him.
And I don't want any confusion about it. You saw my hands the whole time just like this. I didn't move nowhere. I ain't one of people that's gonna start recording you. I think that's ignorant, but I might record. But I ain't gonna be obvious about it.
Wait, I'm not gonna be one of those people that might record you. But
I mean, like, you know how they be like, all right.
Oh yeah.
The whole time. No. Now I got a little thing on my phone where I tap the thing twice and they go to like police mode, and then my screen go black and just record. And I sit in a cup holder and let it rock.
This nigga living life too safe, man.
Now I'm living life too safe.
Too safe, man.
Yeah.
Y'all know me better than most people do. I'm super.
Tim, tell us about your pulled over experience.
My bad, man. I just wanted to say it because
you good?
The cop knew I had my CCWs, and because of that, he's like, all right. So he's asking me where everything is. Asking for my wallet. My wallet happened to be in my hand. He was like, all right. He took my license. He was like, all right, don't move, too crazy. Like you could tell he was nervous. And obviously I don't know if it's because I'm black or because he knows, I had, and he, I told him I had it where it was and everything. He he was like, keep your hands on the steering wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Like that whole time. So it was like, in that moment, obviously, now that he said it, I'm a little more alert.
Right.
I mean, obviously, I knew he read my plates, so he can see that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you making it obvious that you're nervous about me moving.
Mm-hmm.
So now
that's what they supposed to do that though.
Yeah,
and
they supposed to do
you
that.
You're supposed to tell them first, but a lot of people don't. I don't. I didn't when I got filled over.
That boy living too dangerous over there. That boy, you talking about me living too safe? You live a little dangerous.
Like, you got a CCW, that's you. Yeah. All right, where's the gun at? In my pocket. He's like, okay, you didn't even tell me shit else. He's like, all right, let me see the driver's license. All right, it's in my back pocket. Go get it. No, here you go. It was never like, all right, nigga.
Wait. So you do say, wait. So you do tell him it's in your back pocket, and you wait for him to tell you to go get it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. When they come up, they're gonna ask you for it. So either have it already out, or then tell them where the fuck is at.
Right, but you don't go just grab it like you made it seem like. Yeah,
I grab it out.
And not until you said go get it.
That's only when my gun's in my pocket. Because then I told you
gun's always in your
pocket,
pocket,
and then you about to see me reach in my pocket, nigga. So my gun's normally under the seat, or like right next to me or something.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, Tim, like you got to think like,
you about to have a kid. You about to your whole mentality about to change.
Not to run too much defense for the police, but they got dangerous jobs sometimes too. So
everybody's trying to go home. So
right,
I move real slow when I'm trying to go home.
and who knows what call they just came from?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Before they stopped you, so.
See my phone in police mode now. Look.
Yeah, everybody just trying to go home, man.
Yeah.
But tell me,
don't be racist raising a black kid.
I mean,
don't do it.
There's been situations.
If you're racist, don't have a black child.
I know somebody right now. She don't know how to do her daughter hair. The dad passed away. She's estranged from like the grandparents, and her daughter hair be looking crazy as fuck. She don't know what to do with it because she's a white woman with black.
No, it's because she's fucking incompetent. Take her to a fucking shop.
She doesn't know how to do hair.
She don't know how to do hair. She's a nurse.
I don't either.
Y'all know her.
There's ways around it.
Yeah, it's ways. That's what I'm saying. Like
it's just ways around it, but I mean,
go to the shop. She's just being dumb.
That was a fun fact from Gideon. There's a white lady out here in Cleveland somewhere.
Y'all know her.
Y'all know her.
Oh, you said we know her?
Yeah, she's a nurse. And she has a black daughter. And
I mean, I feel like it's ways around that. That ain't because you white. You don't know what to do.
Right. No. I think it's the experience that you lack. You only know how to do your type of hair. So when you have a kid with different types of hair, there's experiences you don't know how to attend to.
I mean, yeah, if I have a daughter, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna know how to do her hair either. I mean, I just gotta take her to a shop.
Yeah, and if you got a black kid and you're white, take them to driving school.
Guess what? I don't know how
you gonna handle the steering wheel. What are you talking about?
Driving school.
Guess what? I don't know how to cut hair either. So if I have a son, guess where he going?
To the fucking barber.
To the barbershop.
It's a little bit more intricate than that when you have a barber.
If my son got a haircut, I don't want y'all looking at me because I'm black.
You gotta wake up and do hair.
You don't have to.
Just teach her how
For
to use
little girls,
wake up and take her into the shop.
You can't. You gotta wake up and put a little girl. You gotta wake up and get a girl hair together.
Man, if you don't take that girl to the shop,
that girl cannot just wake up and go.
Fucking shop.
If you can't, and then ask what you got to do, then go to. You know what? It's a real good university. It's free, and it's called YouTube. A lot of people have graduated from YouTube University. Go in there.
Both of you young men live with a black woman right now. Do she ever just wake up and go?
I don't wake up and go. Why would my kid wake up and go?
I mean, unless she's going to fucking photo shoot or something.
So how does she do her hair every day?
I don't fucking know.
But you know she has to do something to her hair every day. Brush it, put it in a ponytail, do whatever the fuck she got to do.
It's done already. Just wake up and go leave the fucking house. She go to the shop, nigga. She don't fucking wake up and flat iron and shit.
I mean, you can wrap it so it stays.
This hair gonna last 2 weeks, 3-4 weeks. I already know that.
But because you're talking about like weave and stuff, right?
Right.
You're not doing that with a little girl.
I mean,
so certain styles don't last.
Sure, preference.
I mean, That's an age thing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you're a black man, you probably still don't know those same styles. So it has nothing to do with a white person being white that they can't do it. It has something with you not being a black woman that you don't know how to do it.
Incompetent.
No. Like for example, with me, I didn't know how to do hair at first.
Oh, he must be a white man.
But I practiced on my black.
Exactly what a white person would do. They would practice on their black.
This is one example I'm referring to. Her husband died, so she was stuck there in a situation she didn't have any black people around her to use as a what you call it.
You better do what Ken did and practice on your black child.
No, I didn't practice on my black child. I practiced on my black wife.
Nothing to do with race.
Practice.
You can't practice on a kid. You got to practice on somebody else first. It's too late when the kid here. You need the skills already. It ain't practice no more. It's this practical application now.
No, it's not too late.
It is. I mean, it ain't too late. You can still learn, I guess, but you're not gonna be able to practice on the kids here.
Why not? Kid ain't
You're
doing shit
risking
else all day.
What do you think? You just sit at home with a kid all day doing practicing hair?
Shit, if you want your hair done, nigga.
Practice hair.
If you don't want to take some shot, you better get the fucking work.
It ain't that simple. Y'all really out of pocket. Y'all all right. Y'all out of pocket. Y'all think it's just that simple to fucking
I'm not saying it's simple to do hair.
Every day.
Wait, what I'm saying is it's not
every day.
It's not simple to do hair, but it has nothing to do with you being white. It just has to do with you not being a black woman.
The experience of dealing with different textures of hair is a real issue that is faced in the community of interracial.
I know a white person that can do black.
I think that's with anybody though. That's not race specific. If me and if me and LA had a kid right now, a girl with black hair, and God forbid something happened to LA, she passed away, I'm gonna be in the same position as any white person. So it has nothing to do with race.
Yeah, but men typically don't know how to do hair.
So it has nothing to do with race.
Who does your hair now?
My LA.
Right. Because you know how to do hair, right?
So it's specific to black women, not a white man, white woman.
That's what I'm saying. Black women specifically. This is an issue for black women specifically.
But if you're a white man with a black woman, you got the black woman right there.
You're missing my point. This is the opposite. This is not the same issue as what I was saying, like a black man marrying a black woman. This is when a white woman has a black daughter. It's not the same.
What?
This is the This is the pregame show. I gotta go anyway. Nice talking to you. You
always expect Key to be a little racist.
I am a little bit racist. I'm not gonna even deny it.
We know.
How y'all feel about that girl in Miami? Y'all don't think that's racist?
What?
That stabbed. Yeah.
I mean,
what happened?
We don't know what happened in their relationship though. It could have been some shit going on.
Okay.
What's the full story?
I think her name's Courtney Taylor. We don't know the full story to this day, but Courtney Taylor, there was a domestic. There was no allegedly. There's a video of her covered in his blood. I mean, I guess it could be still.
You could be trying to stop.
They said it was a domestic issue in a Miami hotel. A black man got stabbed. White woman was the only one present. She is now kicking it in the streets. She's found at bars. They caught her at a bar yesterday. The black people harassing the fuck out of her, which as they should.
And sent to proven guilty.
I wish we get that same grace, peace. When is a black man ever innocent until proven guilty? Niggas could be victims and still get. And they are dogging this man online right now and trying to discredit him right now. Black men become the victim and still get discredited. George Floyd was a crackhead on heroin and meth and fentanyl, all at the same time. That's why his heart stopped. Had nothing to do with them kneeling on his neck. So that's what I'm saying. Where if you got shot by a cop right now, they show a picture you holding a gun, not your graduation photo, not you holding a diploma, not you at a job, you being looking as thuggish as possible. So I think the depiction of black people is often bastardized in the news to
when that one guy, what's his name? I forgot his name. Damn it.
Ooh.
But they did put his graduation photo up. Ooh. I don't know. He's like a big, heavy set, light skinned.
The dude that they say robbed the store, but he had just walked into the store maybe, and he ended up getting killed.
They did that. That was the main photo. Was his graduation.
I think it's maybe something Brown, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I don't know who y'all talking about, but
he's in the
oftentimes
Rice and all those guys.
Mike Brown? He's it?
I think that
Mike
Mike Brown was the one selling cigarettes.
No,
They
that's,
took him
I
out.
thought it was Gardner.
no, that's
Oh, that's
Gardner.
Eric Garner.
Yeah.
So many black people died. It's hard to keep track of who's who. But anywho, my
Maybe
point
he
is that
posted his graduation photo.
oftentimes we're depicted as like we were doing something wrong when something bad happens to us. So like how you just said, like we don't know what's happening in that relationship. You automatically jump to her side, like you don't know if she was getting her ass whipped, and that's why she stabbed him.
It's a lot of variables, man. It's a lot of variables, a lot of shit.
But if he would have been found over her body covered in her blood, she was stabbed to death. We'd naturally assume he was guilty. He'd probably be in jail right now. Meanwhile, she had the bar
bail money.
She never got arrested. Never got charged with anything.
She didn't get arrested?
In handcuffs.
She was in handcuffs.
Picture was in handcuffs.
And arrested are two different things.
We don't know. The story still developed. She might have made bail. Might have made bail.
Now we got to Google. Was Courtney Taylor charged with anything?
She wasn't charged.
So then, right, you can't get how you make bail. You wouldn't charge nothing. You ain't got to make bail.
They still trying to investigate.
What is it? Like I said, if that was a black man, he getting charged with you a suspect. You go sit down for a little bit. Bail or not, you don't need bail if you're not even charged with anything. I don't got to make bail. I wasn't charged nothing. You can't even determine the bail amount. I wasn't charged with anything. Courtney Taylor.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, nothing pops up as far as she's being charged. So that means that she was covered in someone's blood, a stab victim that she was dating.
They gotta get fingerprints and all that good shit.
That's an immediate thing.
Was she crying?
Wait, Ken. So are you saying nothing is happening to her?
No, she was at a bar yesterday. They harassing her like in real life, but she's
like, is she like free? Like she done with her?
Mm-hmm.
You know that for sure. It's not like any pending thing.
Yeah, they keep posting her like she is outside kicking it.
No, I know. I'm saying, are they investigating anything now, or is it done?
They
are investigating, but I mean, she hasn't been charged with anything, and they let her go. I mean, if I stabbed you, what all do you need to see?
I mean, what was the story? What did she say?
We don't know.
Nobody knows. See?
So nobody looked into it.
They don't know yet. That's why they still investigating.
They investigating.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like
there's no official story.
So what I'm saying is we can't sit there and say she killed this man. We don't know what her case is.
We don't know nobody's case. She wasn't charged with anything though.
That's what I'm saying. Like it could have been the case, and nobody's looking into the Well, we don't know what's going on inside of like what's happening. We don't have any details. So what I'm saying is, how do you know the story ain't a motherfucker came in, killed him, and she killed the other guy? Like, what is the story? Is this girl covered in blood? What the fuck? That's not a story.
All right, so
yeah, it's not.
I guess not. Yeah, man stabbed to death. Girlfriend covered in his blood.
The evidence first.
I mean, but that's typically the evidence. We have all the evidence. There's a man stabbed, girlfriend covered in his blood. We can say she came in later and found him. Whatever, cool, whatever. That's what we're saying happening. But there's typically a quick follow up with that. She been free for like a week.
Okay, so maybe she didn't do it.
Still, yeah.
And my point was, if the shoe was on the other foot,
and there's blood all over his girlfriend, then they'll be like, "Oh, well, she shot him."
Yeah, you're just gonna assume that.
He's gonna be like,
typically,
okay, we're gonna.
I'm saying, if the roles reversed, he'd be the leading suspect.
She is the leading suspect.
Well, why is she free?
I mean, just because you're a suspect, don't mean you can't be free.
It's quick to prove if somebody stabbed you or not if I'm on the scene.
Listen.
Well, then, okay. So what you're saying is there's no information out right now about this case.
No public information, right? No public information.
Then we can't assume anything.
You're right. I'm just saying, my thing was, if the shoe was on the other foot, it would be he was guilty.
Be in jail right
now. And also, right now,
they
are making him appear as a monster.
If
in public opinion, court of public opinion,
I don't think it'll be if the roles were reversed.
He'd be in jail.
I don't think so because it'll be the lack of evidence would keep him out of jail.
What lack of evidence? You're on the scene.
They don't have anything.
Like I just told, this is a prime example. This is a prime example.
That's why she's not in jail.
I just told you how if it's in a domestic violence case, they will arrest somebody.
If they had the knife with her fingerprints and all that, you seen the struggle and shit like that, they'd be like, okay, you're going to jail, bitch.
apparently is saying that Courtney acted in self-defense. This is what her lawyer. This is quoted from her lawyer. Courtney acted in self-defense. The investigation by both the City of Miami Police Department and the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office will conclude such. With that said, we ask the public's understanding about observing the family's privacy at this time.
She did that shit. No, they said that she acted in self-defense. That means she did that shit.
I know a lot of black men that beat their bitches.
But I'm racist. Hold on. You know a lot of black men that beat their bitches.
I know personally a lot of black men.
So white men don't beat their bitches?
You don't know them personally?
Sure, I'm sure they do, but I don't know them personally.
So
okay, all right.
Evidence.
Wait. Let's get some real clarification. Let's get some real journalism if we're gonna do it. Okay. So this is NY Post. Okay. Title: Alleged OnlyFans killer. And I'm just making her like sweetheart. Killer was doing court for previous DUI. Was sued in 2018. Hold on, look at the report. Wow, why did they put this in there? Is that like the title? A sexy social media celebrity accused of fatal. I don't know. I didn't put that in there. That's in there.
Whoever wrote that like her.
He went back and checked. She probably getting a bag now too. Imagine how many people looking at her shit.
Oh my god! Fatally stabbing her boyfriend was due in. Oh, so she did go to court, Texas court. DUI charge at the time of killing, according to a report.
In Miami.
Okay, but it said she is scheduled for a pre-trial conference on June 15th. So bond from the charge was set at $8,000.
You did that bond off that OnlyFans.
Yeah, she was forced to install
a
locking device on her car to measure her blood.
The OF, man.
So she did get bond.
She got bonded.
So what was she charged with then? Murder?
Whatever it is, her court date ain't gonna be for a minute. But regardless, she's gonna be out, nigga.
I mean, just how they harassed them cops. Over the George Floyd shit. They saw them niggas at the grocery store was on their ass.
Mm-hmm.
She might be getting charged with manslaughter, probably not murder.
It's fucked up.
Bitch did that shit. I don't know.
And say she was under the influence.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bitch should be underneath the jail by now. Black man bond to be no bond.
She claimed suicidal. So she's being placed in a mental institution as a precaution. Officials said.
You went to the bar yesterday. Yesterday, Kadeem.
The two have a history of. Look, I'm just reading the damn article, Ken. I'm just reading. It says the two have had a history of domestic disputes. Cops have more than enough evidence to make an arrest, said Lee Mayer, an attorney tapped by.
Don't know. Has he been beating her ass?
No, but you see the video of her saying like I'm the crazy one. I'm crazy. When she was on that, she was on a podcast talking about it. She said that she only date rich black men. Specifically rich black men. You can't just be rich and white. You got to be rich and black. And she said that, and he was like, "You crazy, ain't you?" She said, "Yeah, I'm the crazy one." So it could be her,
or she probably just trying to get that mentally insane shit. Just she gotta go to jail.
This was way before she did the murder.
I know.
This wasn't. She was plotting the murder.
Plotting on this shit. You know.
Yeah, she probably was. He gonna punch me one more time.
I'm crazy. Tired of saying it.
Y'all heard me? Did y'all hear that? I'll say it again.
Title is I'm crazy. Please. I got some shit coming up next month. I need this out.
Is this going everywhere? When you gonna load this up? Can you load this up this week? I got some shit happening next week. I gotta
Do you have any edits? No edits? Okay, cool.
She was arrested in 2020. She was arrested September 2020 for driving while intoxicated, and bond was set to $8,000.
Oh, that's what that was. When did this happen?
Does she have any violent charges? Are these domestic charges against her, or are they against him? That's the question.
I don't know if he's ever been charged with anything domestically.
I know.
Oh, so this happened April 3rd. Oh, so this happened. Okay.
Yeah, this happened recently. She was outside yesterday, Kadeem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They went live yesterday. She was at a bar and they chased her out the bar.
Question is, why is she free? But
that's what I'm saying. A black man will be underneath the jail. No bond. You get no bond. You're a flight risk. You had dudes all over the world trying to court you.
That's up to prosecution.
She was detained, not arrested. So he's right.
There is no bond in.
Detained.
If you're not you can only make.
I mean, they just cuffed her to figure out what the fuck was going on.
I've been detained several times, never charged. So anyway,
I was detained once.
All right, well, this has been a pregame show. I have to go.
All right, this has been another one sponsored by
Spray Game.
Hey, if you wanna, man, hold on, man.
Drop the link.
I gotta show y'all niggas these goddamn. I got some new shit about to drop. Actually,
You doing pre-orders?
yes. Oh,
How they run?
I got a medium. I gotta see after I watch it and shit. But this is. Oh, you can't see that. This is the
White
fucking
background.
hoodie. I got the pants to match it.
Yeah.
I got some new shit. I would show you. You know what? I'm gonna show y'all, man, because
Y'all
this
getting
is the
exclusive
pregame
content.
show. I don't know which one I'm going with. Really, it's another design that I have. You can't read it, but it says, "Love is temporary, but the spread is forever."
That's hard.
That's a hard one. That's hard. Yeah.
You should see the design. I'll send it. I'll send a screenshot.
Yeah,
That's hard.
These are about to go crazy. These shirts about to go crazy, man. I got some more designs too. I'm not gonna show y'all these, but when I get started, we run, nigga.
Yeah. All right,
All right, y'all.
It's been nice.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir, Ski.